U.S. President Joe Biden held phone talks with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and discussed the possibility of a tactical pause in Gaza to get humanitarian aid in and civilians out while releasing hostages. Israel remains opposed to the idea as well as a ceasefire until all the hostages are released. Our Lee Eun-hee has the latest.
U.S. President Joe Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held talks on Monday over a so-called tactical pause for humanitarian reasons, as well to try to secure the release of hostages held by Hamas. According to the White House spokesperson John Kirby, the two leaders discussed a temporary pause in fighting to allow civilians in Gaza to move to a safer place and ensure assistance for those in need. Kirby said that the president and the prime minister approved of the increase in humanitarian aid assistance during the previous week, and discussed the need to increase aid provision by enhancing the capability to inspect and prepare trucks entering Gaza. The president reaffirmed his support for Israel and securing Israeli citizens from threats, including from Hamas, while also emphasizing the need to protect Palestinian civilians and minimizing harm to them. Netanyahu has so far made it clear that Israel would not support a ceasefire, saying that such a move would equate to surrendering to Hamas, with the White House agreeing that a general ceasefire would only benefit the militants. The discussion also included the West Bank and the importance of holding extremist Israeli settlers responsible for their actions during an uptick of violence in the area. The White House also said that Biden and Netanyahu have agreed to continue their discussions on matters related to the conflict, with Reuters reporting that John Kirby said the conversation is at the beginning stage, not at the end. This comes as U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken visited Israel again last Friday for meetings with Israeli authorities over the need for humanitarian aid for Gaza and the release of hostages held by Hamas. Netanyahu rejected Blinken's plan for a humanitarian pause, saying that hostages would need to be released first. Lee Eun-hee, Arirang News.